Hello, it's Friday. Sorry, that is real shaky. Where are my people at? Where are y'all at? Hello, hello. I will give everybody, I guess, a quick moment. A quick moment to get their lives. Okay, it's Friday, October 2nd. That means it is fall, which is so amazing. I don't think anybody fully understands how much I love fall, how happy it makes me. Ugh, it makes me so happy. Fall makes me so happy. So, how is everybody? Anything interesting happening? Anything? Tell me something. Hi. All right, so I'll go ahead and get started because I will definitely not be on live very long. I wanted to come and talk to you guys about the 1% rule. And I didn't know if do you guys know what the 1% rule is? Have you ever heard of it? Maybe, maybe not. And you may even know about it, you just don't know that it's called the 1% rule. It might be called something else, or you may just think of it as good investment strategies. But nevertheless, if you have not heard of it, before I go too deep into it, I want to make sure that I put out a disclaimer about this. The 1% rule is in no way, shape, or form a rule that is set in stone that you have to follow. It is only an assumption. It is like a very high overview of a possible investment property, if that makes sense. So we'll get into what that is actually here, but it is not one of the things that is required to determine if you should or should not invest in property. Okay. So the 1% rule is a rule or an estimate to determine if your property will be positively cash flowing every month. Oh God, what does that mean? Positive cash flow means that your property, after all expenses paid, still gives you an income. Now, that income may be $50 a month, that income may be $100 a month, that income may be $20 a month. Thank you for sharing. It could be anything, but as long as you are not in the hole or even breaking even, then you will have positive cash flow every month from your investment property. So again, what exactly what is the 1% rule? The 1% rule means that you take however much you purchase the property for times 1%. Whatever 1% is, that's how much you should be able to charge or more a month for rent. So this is really dealing with buy and hold properties. So people that buy single families, multi-families like duplex, fourplex, people that even go into commercial property, 10, 20 units, they are looking to make sure that their income or the income that they're pulling from these properties are giving them positive cash flow. It is not breaking even, it's giving them a profit every month. So, for example, if you purchase property for $100,000 and we take 100,000 times 1%, that gives you that says it should be $1,000 that you should be able to charge whoever your tenants are in rent. So they should be able to pay you, and your income, your monthly income should be of at least $1,000 a month. That's 1% of 100,000. And the reason why we say 1% is because after all expenses paid and everything, you should still have positive cash flow. So that $1,000 means that you should be able to break even. You don't have to come out of pocket to supplement your mortgage or any of the expenses that come with owning a property. Does that make sense? That was a lot. That's a mouthful. That's a lot. Okay, so to recap, 1% rule is the purchase price of the property times 1. And that should give you $1,000. And as long as you are able to charge your tenants $1,000 or more, you should be getting positive cash flowing income. So again, I want to put out a disclaimer again. This is not something that you have to follow to determine if you're going to purchase this property or not. There are circumstances and different properties, different areas that do not come up at 1% or don't have the possibility of making 1% but still turn you a profit. This is a rule that you should look at when you are searching for your property and you're like, okay, weeding property out, trying to determine if something may be good, trying to determine if something may be bad. This is one of the rules that you take into account. If this property is $100,000, I should be able to charge $1,000 in rent from this tenant. And then at that point, you go and you dig further. Okay, well, how much are the expenses? You have to incorporate your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance. You'll have to incorporate utilities if you're going to be paying for different types of utilities. You'll have to, there's so many things that you have to account for, including your reserves that you have to put away to make sure that you are at least having a positive income. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense for everybody. So, does anybody have any questions? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So, how do you find them? It's simple. You have to go search for them. You have to search for them, or that's when you find a real estate agent or someone that can help you. Because realistically, real estate agents are that middleman, right? They help you find single family property or multifamilies or whatever that suit whatever requirements or needs that you may have. So for example, if you want a duplex in a particular area or a fourplex in a particular area, and you are requiring that they bring you $500 or $700 or $1,000 in income per month, that real estate agent is going to be able to go out and do the legwork for you so you don't have to. And then they're going to present you different properties that meet that criteria. And it's a little different. So you have to make sure that you find a real estate agent that fully understands how that works. Sometimes sometimes we go to any real estate agent and that real estate agent may be specializing in first-time home buyers. They may specialize in a certain area, certain like school district, or they have price points, like they don't do anything under $100,000 or they don't do anything above $400,000. And then you have real estate agents like myself who specialize in making sure that you find income producing properties. So don't rule us out, because we'll do a lot of the legwork for you so you don't have to. So we'll actually present you with not only some properties, but all the properties that could possibly produce you income. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense and nobody has any questions. But if you do, let me know, because it's a lot. All right, so one last time, because I told you I was not going to be on here long, the 1% rule. 1% rule is in no way, shape, or form to be set in stone to say, yes, you should buy this property or no. But the 1% rule does tell you, will this be a positive cash flowing property? Will I be breaking even? Or is this going to be negative cash flowing? If it's negative, that means you have to come out of pocket to supplement some of these things. Or breaking even. You're not turning a profit at all. There's no profit, but you also don't have to supplement anything. And then, of course, positive cash flow. You are getting income in. Now, it may be $10, it may be $700 or $1,000. We won't know until we look further, but that's a positive cash flow. And if you can determine with your 1% rule, wow, this really may yield me positive cash flow, then you could say, okay, I think I'm going to dig deeper. Let me figure out how much taxes are. Do they have tenants already? How likely is it to rent to somebody in this neighborhood or with this particular property? Things like that. Again, your real estate agent should probably know. So make sure you find one that will specialize in income producing properties. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to leave you to this amazing Friday, October 2nd, and it's fall, and I love fall so very much. I plan on spending the rest of my day outside and with the windows open. Every Friday, I'm going to try to come and give you guys a little nugget to help you figure out how you can invest or to help you find property that you can invest in. My name is Lauren Davis. I am a real estate agent here in Virginia with Onyx Realty Professionals. I specialize in multi-unit properties and commercial properties or income producing properties in total. So if you have any questions, you have any concerns, you want to find property in Virginia or anything like that, feel free to inbox me. You can find me here live. You can find me on YouTube, and I'll put all of that down in the description box. You can find me on Facebook, and you can find me on Instagram. All right. See y'all later. Bye.